Dan, what's this? Is this from you? What is it? Oh my god! It's a little model of me. Oh my god, I love it. Look at the little spanner. Oh my god. Is this your mum? Oh, Rose, thank you very, very much. Brown boots, turn-ups, the details are good, aren't they? For sale on the website soon. Action figure of Dom. Hi, I'm Dom, and welcome to my workshop. Back in the workshop, Sunday. Oh my god, that roller shutter. It's quite windy, sorry, you'll have to put up with that. Welcome, hey, welcome. One of the very first signs I made for a photo shoot with Rankin, the photographer, and that was part of a set, and I've still got it. It's really badly made, really crudely cut out of like MDF or something. I just did it all by hand, and it was all blue glitter. And just for years I kept it, and it would just be molting glitter. I've got some bad news. So I sent off all of my paperwork and everything to get the Vespa registered. Photos, proof of ID, chassis number, everything that I thought I needed to the DVLA to try and get the registration for the Vespa. And I just got a letter back this week saying they've rejected the application, which I'm absolutely gutted. I apparently need to fill in a Nova form, which is new to me. I mean, I had to do Nova when I brought in the Porsche from America. It's usually to do with import. It's like an import tax thing. But that Vespa is a British scooter. It's been in this country its whole life. So I didn't really realise I had to do a Nova form, but apparently I do. So I've sent off the Nova form, and I need to wait for get an okay back from them about the Nova. Then I can reapply to DVLA, and then fingers crossed they'll give me the logbook and a number plate. Then I can use it. Sitting there, looking sad, staring at the wall. Poor thing. Progress-wise in the workshop, it's bad. I'm really not doing well. The whole front end of the workshop is just full. This big thing here with look, it's on wheels, big steel girders with the blue posts. That is like a fixture table almost. So the Porsche, this one, I need to take the suspension off of the Porsche and then get brackets that bolt to the Porsche and then fit onto this table, so then the actual body will end up bolted to this table. Basically a really good way of keeping everything in the right place. I can make sure it's perfectly square, and I can, you know, the accident damage, it's not twisted. And also when I cut metal out of it, I'm gonna have to cut so much out, there's a chance that things are gonna move and distort and, you know, move around. It's crazy, it's so heavy, this thing. And there's special brackets that slot in there and then bolt to the Porsche. Unfortunately, it's a very expensive way of doing it, and I can't afford the brackets. Look, I've got the Porsche there, then the table there. I've still got the table saw that I'm desperate to try and get rid of. Hopefully that's going today, but I've been saying that every weekend, and it still hasn't. So I've just got no space, which has just meant the whole workshop is an absolute tip. So I've had a few messages from people, you eagle-eyed viewers out there, that have noticed in the back of my workshop, when I'm wandering around here, you know, oh, is that an old BSA back there? What's that motorbike back there? What's that one? I thought I'd just drag it outside and give you a little walk around. BSA Bantam D1. It's a bit of a mismatch of who knows what. It's all sorts of different things. My first ever motorbike. I had my scooter, had my little Vespa. I thought, oh, I really wanted a motorbike. I wanted to build a motorbike and do something. Anyone that is wanting to get into motorbikes or wanting to have a go and build your own one, a Bantam is an absolutely brilliant first start. I had such a good time doing this, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Basically, that's the rear suspension. It's got a spring in the top and a spring in the bottom, and one spring is slightly stiffer than the other spring, so they kind of fight each other or work together. Originally, the front end would have had normal suspension that you'd expect. See, it would have had normal suspension like that. So I got rid of all of the original suspension just because it looked a bit crap, and I wanted to do something a bit custom. So this is what you'd call a girder fork. I don't actually know what bike these are from. Jake Robbins did a lot of the work for me. He's down in Hastings. He's a brilliant guy. If you ever want anything done motorbike based, he's just absolutely brilliant. That's the shock. and you can see these arms here, so that stays still and that moves up, and it's got little friction plates in there. The headlight is off of a push bike. It's drum brake, still very small, but the original Bantam D1 front drum was a lot smaller than that. That front wheel, oh goodness, where did I get it from? I think it's a Honda CG125. It's not the CB, it was a CG125. So it's quite a modern sort of 80s, I think, sort of front wheel, but they just sort of blew it, painted it black roughly, badly, put it on there, got nice Dunlop tyres, and it looks the part, and it's given me a huge increase in braking. The brakes are still terrible, absolutely awful, but a lot better than what it would have had originally. So when I got this Bantam, it was a wreck. It was an old race bike. I don't know which kind of racing they did. This is the original tank, and then this is obviously from when it was a racer. It's got some sort of like numbers scratched in the paint somewhere up the top, where I don't know if it was lap times or some references for measurements or something like that, but it's got a bit of history. But I just think it looks brilliant. I cleaned it up as best I could, and that has got a matte clear lacquer over the top to protect it. I think it looks really nice, really good finish. It's protected it really nicely. That's not just a random number, and it's not a 1965. I think the bike is 54, 55, something like that. That's the original racing number. It came with it, so I don't know what it was racing, where it was racing, or what they were doing, but it was number 65. Now again, the eagle-eyed motorbike fans out there will notice that that Super is not a D1 engine. It's actually a mix of all sorts of different engines. The case is a D7. Internals are all completely different. Actually, the Conrad's actually got bearings instead of just the white metal, and it's a larger bore. Now it is 186. So originally this would have been 125 cc, two-stroke. Now it is 186. It's got all sorts of stuff done inside. Free speed, I think it's free speed. Usually you would expect to have rubber mounts between the engine and the frame, but this is just solid mounted on front and back, literally just a bolt straight through. And then I've sort of got this is a push bike seat post with an old Brooks saddle, just the right amount of wear. Again, I've got an LED. I've sort of taken all the internals out and put an LED in there. The exhaust again has been ratted up a bit. I don't know exactly what's happened in there, but when they built the engine they sort of modified the exhaust as well. So all in all, it's a bit of a bits and bobs, who knows what bike, but I love it. When my workshop was in London, I had this there, and I used to pop around Hackney with it, and you would get some funny looks. I used to just leave it chained to like push bike, like bike locks and stuff like that, because you can just nip up the curb and leave it there. Riding that Bonneville is big, it's really massive, it's really heavy and big thing. That, it's like a push bike, trust me, with these dodgy brakes and a solid mounted engine. Once you get the revs up, it literally, the whole thing's shaking, and it's all like, oh god. When you kickstart, it doesn't quite engage all the time. It like misses sometimes. That's the only thing that's wrong with it, and I wish I could change, but to do that I'd have to take the whole engine apart, and it's just, and start modifying more things in there, and I haven't got time. I've got other things to be getting on with. I can't get it going. It's not getting the fuel. I don't know if the fuel in it is stale, or maybe the fuel in the carb has just gone all, after a while it sits for a while, it just goes all like sticky and blocks. Maybe I've got a blockage in the carb. I'm knackered staying at kickstarting this thing, because I'm very unfit, and I need to get back to the repair shop. So Bantam walk around to be continued. Oh, it's Sunday evening. I've made it down to Chichester for filming the repair shop. I'm here for another week. Pre-COVID, before lockdown, my Sunday evenings would quite often be coming to this place. We are so lucky that this is literally just down the road from the repair shop. Oh man, as you can see, the gates are shut. I mean, basically Goodwood is a really old historic racetrack, but there's also an airfield here. You can go and sit at the little cafe there at the aerodrome and just watch the planes taking off, watch the planes coming in. It's just brilliant. It's such a nice, calm little place. It used to be so much fun getting down Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, coming down here, sitting and having a quick coffee, just watching the planes take off. And I can't wait for those gates to open so I can get back in there and sit in there and do it again. This week is going to be a bit different to the last week, or the last couple of weeks. First of all, I didn't get everything I was supposed to get finished last week. I had big plans to get 3 or 4 things finished. It didn't happen. I didn't get it finished, so I'm going to be finishing hopefully a couple more bits this week. Got a great project, a bit of painting this week, which I'm really looking forward to. But the big news really is, officially, the museum is open to members only, and I think there's limited numbers. Obviously it's an open air museum, so everyone's outdoors anyway. How nice is that view? It's beautiful. We've completely had this place to ourselves, but now we're going to share it with you guys again. So if anyone's local, if you remember, book yourself in, come on down. You know what, actually, that also means, I think, the coffee hut is going to be open, which is our little pilgrimage we do every lunchtime. Trek up the hill and go and get a coffee from the coffee van. So I really hope that they're going to be open. We'll find out at lunchtime. We get some coffee.
That's the oat one.
Oat?
That's oat one.
Oh, that's Dan. Oh, Dan, you can have that one. Have you missed us?
I've missed everyone.
Such a
I've got 4 teenagers in the house. I don't speak to anyone all day.
In the wild. I can't get too much closer because I don't want to disturb them. But look, up there in the woods, you can just about make out 2 bears. A pink one and a blue one. It looks like they're socially distancing, which is good.
It's so nice to be here when the weather is starting to get a little bit better, a little bit warmer. Oh, look who's coming. Here he comes. There he is. Hello, Brenton.
Hello.
Come on, give us a wave. Look, I thought I'd quickly show you. This is what happens at lunchtime. Oh, I'm not really very sporty. I don't know what this is. Is that rounders or baseball? Dan, what's this?
It's supposed to be baseball, but...
Baseball. Will clearly can't play it.
That's the one.
Oh my word, this is embarrassing. Not getting involved with that. I'm not really very sporty. I've got a new machine turned up. My pile of bits has got bigger, but look at this. How cool is that? It's a horse-drawn cedar. I got this other thing, which I think is a mower. The catalogue pose. It's the middle of the week. We've had a good week. It's been going well so far. We've had beautiful weather at the start. Rounders or baseball, whatever they were playing. I don't know what it was. We have got an even better treat today. He's just a legend. All right, I've got him. Hang on. Here he is. Jeff,
Please,
come over
pictures.
here. Come over
Pictures.
here. I don't know if you know, actually, I've started a YouTube channel.
Oh, no, I heard rumours.
Do you want to go on YouTube? You obviously haven't watched my channel.
I do go on YouTube. I like YouTube. I shall check you out.
I just wanted to introduce Jeff. He's an absolute legend. 30 seconds. That's all we've got.
Right.
What do you do?
Hello, my name is, well, Jeff, but everyone calls me Pinball Jeff, which is not due to an embarrassing medical problem, but my love and fascination with pinball machines. I used to live with them as a child. I had to get rid of my furniture because there's so many pinball machines, age 13. My parents came back from the holidays. I had to fill the room. They couldn't even get through the front doors, climbing in through the window. And they said, Jeffrey, there's as many pinball machines as you like, dear, but they have to be in your room. So I had to get rid of all the furniture.
Is that actually true?
It's absolutely true.
Really?
Yes, and I slept under them in a sleeping bag, and I never had a bed till I went to university.
You've always got a new story.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've got to say, when you got that email saying wear a nice, calm, neutral colour, is that...
That's the one, actually. I'm obviously slightly colourblind.
Is that a calm shirt?
It is a nice calm shirt.
I love
actually,
it.
There's a story behind this shirt.
Okay.
Because a mental health charity I'm fortunate enough to volunteer at. We just got new premises given to us by the National Health, for which we're very grateful.
Brilliant.
And my team bought me this lovely shirt.
It's amazing.
And I was very touched. I said, I shall try and wear it if I get asked back to the repair shop.
If you
and
get
here
asked
I am, nice and subtle. It's a little bit cold today, and it probably isn't the best wear until I've got my jacket on.
Yeah, but I love that jacket. That's so cool. I'm so jealous of that.
I'm talking about a nice team. Dom is a fabulous man. We all love him.
Stop it. Brilliant.
That's
Well,
definitely true.
there you go. It wasn't 30 seconds. I knew it wouldn't be. But that is Pinball Jeff. And look out for the next episode with Jeff in. He's a star. Look at the weather. It's now Friday. I'm going to go and have some lunch now. Judging by this lovely weather, I might make it up to the coffee hut up the top of the hill. And you know what? I might get some ice cream. They've been restoring this building whilst the museum's been closed, and I've sort of come up every lunchtime and had a look. They're doing such a nice job. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. The work they've done is really, really nice. All the rotten ends of all the beams, they're sort of replacing them all with new little sections. The museum's busy today. Look. Oh, well, it's Friday evening. The sun is still shining. How nice is that? Finish the day and the sun's still shining. Thank goodness the clocks have gone forwards. That is it for another week of a repair shop life. I still didn't get the 3 jobs that I've been trying to get done all week finished, but other bits have come in, other bits have left. It's been a good week. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I always do read the comments, so please do leave us a message down there if there's anything you'd fancy seeing or anything you'd rather I do differently. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.